I used to force down huge meals, always feeling heavy and fatigued, and still my weight wouldn't increase. But everything started to change when I started implementing 3 steps that made me go from skinny to aesthetic. Therefore, in this video, I'll show you exactly how you can go from skinny to aesthetic with the right guidance on how to bulk. And by the way, if you watch all the way to the end, I have a secret gift for you that will at least 10x your progress. So let's get right into it. So the first step is that when you bulk, you should eat more frequently, not more intensively. So there's a story that I want to tell you. So after I graduated from 9th grade, I had to go to something called after school. And on this after school, I used to always eat till I could barely even walk, and I felt like I had to throw up every single time. Like literally, my friends would literally have to wait for me to finish eating, and then after I had finished eating, they would have to wait another like 15 minutes before I felt like I could even go up from the chair. And the thing is, I thought this was the right way because this is what I've always been taught by bodybuilders on YouTube, for example, like just always eat till failure, all of this bullshit advice. But the thing is, I should have had more energy and I should have gotten stronger and I should have gained more weight. But the opposite happened. I actually did not see an increase in weight. I did like incline bench press with 17.5 kilos in each arm. I stayed on that for 2 months. My weight kept being on like 63 kilograms. And I didn't have any energy to do anything with my friends. And just barely even having the energy to go to the gym. But that's when I started to, instead of eating 3 to 4 heavy meals per day, I started eating more frequently, 6+ meals a day, which made my energy and my strength fucking skyrocket to there. I suddenly went from doing 17.5 kilos to almost doing 27 in each arm in under a year. And my body weight actually went from the 63 grams to actually being 65.5 grams. Or not grams, but kilos. And there's an analogy that I want you to think about so you can easily remember this. And that is, it's the same like filling a water balloon. When you fill a water balloon, what happens when you just keep pouring water into it and try to expand it as much as possible? Every single time it gets to a certain level, it explodes. It can simply just not have all the water inside. But if you just consistently pour a little bit of water into it so you can slowly feel that now it's about to rip apart, then it won't break. It's the exact same with our bodies. We should treat it the same way. Just eat more frequently so that you can actually feel that you are not just overeating yourself and then you won't get fucking sick and all this shit. So the action step is eat more frequently, not more intensively. A good thumb rule that you can think about is eat till like you're around 80% full. That's what I do. When I eat till I'm 80% full, I have such a huge energy level throughout the entire day because it never crashes or plateaus. And that reminds me that if you want the perfect aesthetic physique, right now I'm running a pre-sale on my aesthetic blueprint guide. Right now it is at the lowest price that it will ever be because it's a pre-sale. I have some things made, but it's not fully complete yet. It's for $19.99 a month right now. And there's even a 7-day free trial. So if you don't like it, then you can just cancel your subscription, which is for free. So why not try it? In this course/community, you will get free coaching. You'll get over 100+ videos. That's what I not have right now, but that's what it will end up having. And you will get a community of like-minded people who are just as interested in the gym as you are. This price won't last forever, so go join now before it ends up. You simply just have to click the link in the description to get access. And now let's get back into the video again. So the step 2 is to stop listening to your parents. And here's why. My parents have always had this negative side on the gym and the bulking. When I started to try to bulk and they could see that I was trying to eat more, they would always complain and talk about that it's bad for your stomach because it would expand. And it is a bit of the point, yes, because of course we need to have more food in us, able to get more fat so we can grow more muscle. But when we are only doing it in such a short amount of time. You know, bulking should only last for like 2 months or a month, and then we go back to cutting. So it would only be if we consistently try to bulk as much as possible that it will be bad for us. And it will only be bad for us if we did it the way that I described earlier, where we just eat till we are about to throw up. If you just eat a little bit more in a calorie surplus, it won't expand or damage your stomach. The only thing that will happen is that your farts will be a nuke weapon. Like, I'm not even joking, it will smell like fucking shit all the time. Like, my parents always complain when I'm on my fucking bulk, bro, because I just can't keep it in me, bro. I stink fucking everywhere. But the thing is, if I had just listened to my parents about not bulking, I would never have looked like this. So it's up to you what you want to do. Do you just want to obey your parents who hasn't really researched it, or do you want to look the best that you have ever done so you can feel the most confident? I think it would be option 2, right? And I have an action step for you actually that I have written down. So what I wrote is that if your parents begins to try and stop you, then you just have to tell them this specifically: this is my life. I would appreciate it if you would stop trying to control my life. I don't mind you giving me advice, but stop saying I can't do X, Y, and Z. When I started telling my parents this when I wanted to take training more seriously, and it's actually something that I enjoyed in my life, and the same with YouTube actually, I also told them that I'm doing YouTube. And when I said this, they began to nod and they started respecting me, and now I don't hear their complaints that often anymore. Isn't that amazing? So just because we can stand up for ourselves and actually show them that we're not some fucking pussies and we actually want to do it, then we can actually get them to shut up. So the step 3 is actually to eat more protein. It's more than you think. So I read a book. It was about top performance for an athlete, and this coach, I don't remember his name, maybe I will write it down somewhere, but this coach was writing in the book that you should have between 1.6 to 2.6 grams of protein per kilo body weight. And that is way more than you're probably eating right now. Think about how much that is. So if you weigh, let's say that you are kind of tall and you are skinny, then probably 2 grams of protein per body weight is probably what you would need, right? That means that you need to get 120 grams of protein at least every single day. And if you have never counted your calories and your macros, you will find this quite surprising, because you're probably nowhere near your goal. You're probably at like 70 or 80 grams of protein. So now it should click in your mind that obviously I haven't made that much progress because I'm not eating as much as I should do. So my action step for you is to begin to look on the ingredient list on every single thing that you buy from now on. And then try to prioritize things with more protein in it. And don't be a fucking dickhead. Don't choose like some unhealthy snack that just have high protein. Of course, try to think about natural ingredients like meat, eggs, such things that are actually healthy for you, like nuts also. So a conclusion on this video: there's 3 things that you need to focus on if you want to bulk the right way, and you have to think about this. First step: when bulking, you should eat more frequently, not intensively. So frequency over intensity. The second step, let me see my notes again. Stop listening to your parents, only if they of course are ignorant. If you have nice loving parents who actually support you, then this step isn't for you. But if you're like me and you have these parents, it will be a huge step. And the action step here was to say this: this is my life. I would appreciate it if you would stop trying to control my life. I don't mind you're giving me advice, but stop saying I can't do X, Y, and Z. The third step: eat more protein. It's more than you think. So, and the action step for that is to look on the ingredients that you're buying. I want to give you so much more advice, but it's simply just not possible with just YouTube videos. So again, if you want to maximize your potential, then again, go to the bio and the description and click on the link. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel if you want more of this epic content. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day, bro. Honestly, fucking win video.